Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today we're going to be in the Government Center proper. And what we're going to be running here, we're going to be running Draconic Stake and Sands of Depravity to make sure that we have pierce damage for the Cerberus guys and we have slash damage for the other guys, for everybody else. So those are the two pieces that you need here, and since Sands of Depravity is sand, it's going to be just neutral slash, but we're going to be paired up with Reaper here, which means that we're going to be able to kill the Cerberus troopers in one Draconic Stake, so that's going to be 8 Ichor for 1 kill, and hopefully we can do some parries here and there to get Ichor back and such, because otherwise we're going to be in a pretty bad way, but it's really in our best interest here if we can actually get going. Now we do have access to our extra health, 35% increase from health stimulant, so that is very nice that we have access to that. Okay, Eva just slaughtered this guy. Okay, she hit him again. Okay, come on. Dude, I just want... Okay, I guess we'll go for a drain. Okay, and I missed out on, like, everything there. Okay, we'll go for a Draconic Stake. Good, we'll get rid of that guy. Now we do need a backstab at some point here. Okay. Maybe this guy will... Okay. Oh, I did not see that guy coming. Okay. Oh, we lost Reaper. That is really bad. We definitely need to have Reaper active. This guy, good, we'll backstab him. Eva is just going like a maniac here, which is excellent. Okay, we'll get a couple of backstabs here and get everything going here. Good, we'll get Reaper going. Whoops. Okay, that was not meant for him. And the only reason Sands of Depravity is actually useful here is because of the fact that we definitely have some reasons to not go for it, and that is for the very slow cast period. But because of having all of these gift accelerators available to us here, we're able to oh come on, it hit the wall. We're able to do some really good stuff with it, so that's really nice. Oh, come on. We lost Reaper because he's up against the wall here. We can't see what he's doing. There we go. I guess we'll just go ahead and load up on a whole bunch of backstabs here, just because of the fact that he's, ouch, that he's, you know, I wish he would get off the wall here. Good grief. That is the worst place for us to be right now, and that is where he is gonna hang out for the moment. But Sands of Depravity, when you have all the gift accelerators in the world working for you, you're able to really do some good damage with it, just because of the fact that you're able to have all of it come out at a moment's notice, which is really good. Okay, and we need Reaper. Okay, and then we'll go for this. And, hey, big boy. Okay, we'll go for Draconic Stake. Okay, and Eva knocked him down. So we'll go for 2 launch attacks here, just to make sure that we get our Ichor back, and it'll give us time to get Reaper back as well. Man, Eva is just really hot to trot here for getting damage out on the enemy. Okay, we'll back up and go for a Draconic Stake. There we go. 17,000 damage almost, 16.5. That is very nice. Okay. Well, now that we have the big lady in here, we will hopefully go for a whole bunch of backstabs here to load up on Ichor, because we are still pretty beefy overall, but whoops, but we definitely want to have as much Ichor as possible moving into the hallway there with those fellas. Okay, there we go. We'll just play Ring Around the Rosie here with her and get as much Ichor as possible while we have the chance to. So this is like a giant battery for us to continually get all of our Ichor back, and because you can backstab lock this wonderful person here, then it really is 0 risk to you, and it'll be nice that moving into the hallway there, we will have all the Ichor we will possibly want. We will be maxed out at 60, and we'll be able to move on. And Eva's also loading up on Icor here as she attacks this Lost as well. Now, again, you want to be going for Slash versus this thing, and that is why we have Sands of Depravity. We just don't have any good opportunities here to go for Sands of Depravity. My goodness, that is a lot of crazy sound in the ears there. Okay, and here comes this guy. So we'll go for a Draconic Stake here. Good. And then these guys, definitely a good chance for Sands of Depravity there, as they're all bunched up there. Good. Okay, so definitely worked out very, very well there, as you can see. We definitely had everything we could possibly want. And so here it's going to be problematic, because these fellas are going to hopefully walk together. Nope, they're not. Okay, we'll go for Draconic Stake. That should track him. Very good. And we'll go for a couple more things here while we wait for this fine specimen to get in range here. Okay. And we can go for a couple more backstabs now and get that crazy sound in our ears again. But that is the best way to make use of these huge specimens here, and even though you want to be going for slash damage against them, you're able to, when you have low damage veils like this, they make for really, really good methods to get Icor back. Now obviously this is not something we're going into the Skull King fight with, but for what we're going for right now, it actually makes really, really good sense and really, really good use of what we have here. And going for that health stimulant, it really does get us a whole lot of more valuable Icor than we could possibly go for otherwise. And again, because Draconic Stake has a very, 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 very long startup time. Ooh, a tungsten, how nice. We're able to make really, really good use out of it here with all of these gift accelerators that we have active at any one point in time. So it's really, really good. And you can see here just how fast, oh, we were against the wall, so that's really, really unfortunate there. But you can see the speed at which Sands of Depravity comes out, and typically Sands of Depravity is not your friend because of how fast or how slow it actually casts. Okay, I do. Yes, that's right. It's a big room, that's right. And you can see there, it makes really, really good use of those guys as well. Okay, get some backstabs here, load up on our Icor in these rooms here. Now we probably should be going for, regenerative drain, because we're going for so many backstabs. We can absolutely get all of our health back whenever we want here, because that's 3, and that would have been 15% of our health, which would have been a good amount of health back. So while we're backstabbing here, we can go for a regenerative drain, and that will help us recover some health here. Okay, and 5% of our health is about 200 here, which is pretty good health recovery. Oops, good job, Eva. Okay, and we still have a huge amount of speed built into our setup here and everything, so it's not like we're losing out on too much. Okay, and again, a couple backstabs here, just to make sure that we are able to, hang with the crowd here. Okay, good. And you can see that we can get back a lot of our health pretty quickly here, pretty easily overall, and it's not really anything, too ashamed of here. Okay. Oh, Eva, come on, let him go. Okay. I guess we'll go for a charge drain here and get back 5% of our health that way. Okay, not a problem. And you can see that as we get into these different encounters here with the Lost, we definitely have all the damage we could possibly want on them in just those two gifts, because we can one-shot the Cerberus troopers, and we can basically one-shot these guys because of what we have active here. Okay, so go ahead and get up. And if he's gonna attack... Oh, okay. Yep, Eva is just gonna go nuts on this guy. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Well, anyways, I thought I could be going for something there, but apparently not. We'll just go for a couple of launch attacks on this fella. And we'll wait for him to stand up. Oh, okay. Okay. And maybe we can get a few backstabs here. And what we're counting on here, right, is the fact that defensive order is giving us that beautiful increase in our damage and our resistance. Okay, and we're able to stay alive basically whenever we want, just because of the fact that oh, good grief, this guy. Okay, I guess launch attacks it is at this point. Okay, and because we're not doing a huge amount of damage, we're able to get a huge amount of backstabs and drains and so on and so forth, while maintaining all of our I-Core needs.
That was too close.
It was pretty close. You're right.
Thanks.
Okay, so then in here, obviously, it's pretty dangerous because you are right on top of these guys with no real room to maneuver or do anything. So it's really, really dangerous here. But fortunately, right, we can kill these guys like that, and they just disappear. So how nice for us. Okay, we'll go for defensive order. Okay, and we'll wait for this guy to... Oops. We'll go for a bunch of backstabs here. Hopefully we'll get back a lot of our health before Eva destroys this guy. Because she's extra excited now, because she's got all the gift accelerators in the world here to get her gifts up and running here. So that's very, very good for her. Very, very good for me, because it keeps me alive too. Let's go for a gift accelerator, and let's go for this guy. And you can see these guys just simply disappear, which is excellent. That is absolutely what we want. Okay, and then for this fella, we'll do this. Yep, and then he's gone. So very, very nice. Okay, this guy is not going to get up until we actually do something to attack him. So we'll go for... Obviously, we'll go for health reasons here, which is very, very nice, that we can use these guys to get a bunch of health back at kind of at will at a moment's notice here. Okay. Okay. Eva is just going nuts. Wow, she is like all over the place, going crazy, doing all kinds of stuff. So, okay, good. I think she really enjoys all of those gift accelerators and such. So that's very, very nice. And here we'll definitely go for backstabs on this fella, just because we need the health and we need the I-Core at the same time. So it's definitely working for us. But Eva is just all over the place with her damage, which is great. Now we did reduce her damage a little bit because of defensive order, but that's good also for us because of the fact that we want as many backstabs as possible, while at the same time we don't want to be killing the enemy except if we're using our gifts. So since we have a good amount of I-Core here, we can go for this, and we can go for this guy. And because we have very, very, very far distance cast on Draconic Stake, it makes for a really, really, really good ability at distance. Good. And I guess we'll just go for a Sands of Depravity here and kill him, since we're almost up to full I-Core here. And as we get this guy, we will be at full health as well, pretty much. So that's nice. Good, and we'll go ahead and fill ourselves up completely here. And so that is where this, again, it comes into really, really good play here, is the fact that we're able to get a good amount of damage while at the same time having a good amount of I-Core recovery and defenses and everything all in one go here, because really it's in your best interest to have as many defenses as possible, obviously, but when you go for something like this, it becomes very, very difficult to know how to you know, develop a strategy against the enemy. Okay, and we'll go for a few backstabs here, so you can see just how much damage our gifts do versus this lady when we're actually going for gifting, and so that's why we still have a huge amount of damage that we can put out on the enemy, which is fine, but it's best if we go for just a bunch of backstabs to make sure that we can actually get super damage and super ichor out on the enemy. Okay, so hopefully one of these guys will drop a bayonet here for us. Okay. Oh, shoot. Can't quite get it there. Okay. But that is very nice that we can hit these guys at distance. We can get a huge amount of ichor back, and we're able... Whoops. Okay. Nope, wrong guy. There we go. And because we can cast at distance here, we can get rid of the bayonet wielder. And the other fella is just going to be, you know... Oh, this guy dropped something. And... Oh, an MJ310. Too bad. That would have been nice to get a... bayonet there, but no dice there. Okay, we'll go ahead and get rid of this guy. There we go. And that makes for a very, very nice and easy way to go about getting through here. Okay, so let's go for Cleansing Light. And we'll go for a bunch of ichor here as we get into this tunnel, because it's very, very bad in this tunnel here. Okay, we'll definitely go ahead and heal up here, Eva. That's for sure. Okay, and the reason being, because this fella, if you do this, he disappears, and everybody is none the wiser here. So we can go for a bunch of backstabs if we can even get around to this guy. Good grief. And we can take these guys on now one at a time. There we go. And that is how you can make your way through here pretty easily, pretty simply. Now again, we could get rid of Regenerative Drain here, or something else, and we could make good use of it that way. But it is a fun and enjoyable, relaxing kind of a path to go through the government center here, and it makes for you know, definitely an intriguing special way about getting involved with the enemy here. Okay, there we go, and we finally got a parry, finally at the very end here. So whoops. Okay, whoops, and we accidentally killed that guy, which is fine with me. Okay, so now for the attendant, we don't actually need to rest, but yeah, I don't think we actually need to rest, which is fine because we already killed the enemies on the way back. So we'll go back to not Regenerative Drain, but we'll go back to get increased gift speed, so that way as we get into the fight, we'll be able to you know, damage her successfully. Okay, and Draconic Stake and Sands of Depravity will be fine. We'll be completely fine with those going into the fight. And because we do have all the gift accelerators, we're out of this one, but that's okay. And we can go for quick mobility here if we want to, which we probably want to, right? And so we don't have any charge attacks or anything, so we can't really get ichor back. So the only way we can get ichor back at the moment is going to be from Cleansing Light here, which is going to be exceptionally important. So we'll go ahead and make as good use of that as possible. And because we're going for gifts only, and we don't have any kind of use for, well, actually, and using backstabs and stuff, we don't really have any use for our weapon or anything, and so that this amount of health is really, really good overall to be able to use. Okay, we'll go for a Draconic Stake here. There we go. And a Sands of Depravity. Okay, and Draconic Stake again. And you can see that we're pretty much ending her right now. Okay, and Draconic Stake, and she's gone. So, sorry, attendant. That was a lot of fun. but it's been good greeting you and having you along for the ride. Okay, and as we come up here again, remember we just go ahead and get rid of this fella here. And again, all these gift accelerators make for these really slow gifts. It makes them into exceptionally powerful devices here that you can absolutely ruin your enemies. Okay, and we've destroyed her shield there, which is great. Whoops, we missed the backstab there, but that's fine. Okay, and that will at least give us the chance to go for another Sands of Depravity and just disintegrate her. So very good. That is how you absolutely can destroy everything through the government center here pretty easily, pretty quickly, and having Eva along also makes it for that much better overall as well. Now we could go over there and fight 2 more guys, but there's really no reason to. Let's see. Sure, let's go for the Berserker. I mean, why not? At this point, he's weak to blood. Well, not weak to blood, he's neutral to blood, and since we have Draconic Stake and everything, we can do bad things to him. And since we can also backstab and stuff, that will make for good ways to put him down and make him angry. Okay. Okay, he's doing that, so that's fine. Good. And we'll go for Sands of Depravity here. Oh, Eva. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Well, that was a definite setback. Okay. I definitely didn't think that he would kill Eva in basically 1 hit there, so that's sad. Okay. Okay. Alright. Can I get a backstab? Nope. There we go. Alright, and we'll go for another Draconic Stake here. And you can see that it's not really doing us any favors now because Reaper is over. And the cast time is exceptionally long just because of how, you know, it goes about developing that animation. Okay, good. And we got another backstab, but the cooldown is exceptionally quick, which is why Draconic Stake is a very good gift overall. Okay, and maybe, there we go. Okay, well, we managed to somehow salvage this, potentially here. Good. And he's dead. Okay. Anyways, that definitely was not how that was supposed to go down at all. Eva was not supposed to die, but anyways, she did. But thankfully, we have everything out of the way here, so we can just move on. So moving into the Scully fight, we're definitely going to be changing our build and everything. That'll be next episode, and we'll get our new star, 48 stars. So this was kind of the wacky, bizarre, different kind of approach to Vayne here for 47 stars. And we'll talk about what's going next time. But yeah, when you're running here in the government center, you want to be running Slash versus all the other enemies, and you want to be running Pierce versus the Cerberus troopers. You don't really want to be doing Pierce Blood, but because of Merciless Reaper and the interaction there, doubling your damage, it makes for some really good benefits here. On Draconic Stake. And Draconic Stake is a very powerful gift anyways, regardless. It just has the unfortunate occurrence of being a blood gift, which typically you don't run across things that are kind to blood. But here, just the sheer amount of actual pierce damage that you're doing takes you up and above their health threshold, so you're able to one-shot these guys, and that is really good because they become dangerous exceptionally fast. So they can hit you once or twice and you're pretty much gone. Okay, so as we open the doors and get Eva back and run into the pool here, you definitely want to be running something slash ability versus all the other fellas because they're weak to slash. So Reaper basically puts in triple work here for you. It puts in so much work, it's incredible, because you're getting about 40% increase to your damage from Sands of Depravity on all the other enemies, and then you're getting doubling of your damage on the Cerberus Troopers with Draconic Stake. So instead of doing like 9,000 damage, you're doing like 17,000 damage against them, just because of the fact of having Reaper active. So it's kind of a weird build here overall, where I mean, we could have switched this out for anything else, but there's really no reason to use the pipe. I just had it there just for fun. But you could switch this out for something else, your favorite blade or whatever, because there's plenty of weight here available, as you can see, but I just didn't want to be slashing the enemy with my weapon, because then Reaper goes away. So that's why we have the pipe with us at the moment. So anyways, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow for the Skull King fight.